That's a Pee Wee Herman line. Take a picture. Never mind. That's New Jersey's very own Mattea Conforti, who kicked off her career on Broadway and continues to bring the drama to film and TV. Please welcome Mattea. Oh my gosh. It's all right.
Hi.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Come on over.
Nice to meet you. Jersey in the house.
Come on over.
Jersey.
Welcome.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Did you take New Jersey Transit? Did you take the Jersey Turnpike?
I did. I took the Turnpike. The Turnpike is always kind of a nightmare.
Yes.
You know, it's never really that predictable. You can never really get a smooth ride out of it.
Nope.
But it's essential to the Jersey life.
Yeah, it is. You just kind of get used to it, right?
Yeah, it's just something that becomes second nature.
Yeah. There is a lot to unpack to this show.
Yes.
Right? How would you describe it to someone who hasn't seen it or seen the Handmaid's Tale?
Right. So The Testaments takes place in kind of this dystopian, not really dystopian, oppressive regime known as Gilead, where women are quite controlled and limited to serve commanders, the men of the universe. However, this story offers a sense of levity and almost kind of hope and playfulness, in the sense that it's a coming-of-age story of these young women learning who they are and figuring out their friendships and their relationships with each other and questioning, you know, themselves and everything.
And you play Becca.
I play Becca, yeah.
Do you bring a little Jersey into your character?
Oh, did you just see that clip?
I'm not joking. When you were watching, I was like, that
was Jersey Mattea coming through.
Yeah. But do you think it's in all your characters? I mean, it's kind of like being. I always ask this for people from New York, New Jersey. Like, it's a part of you?
Yeah.
So do you bring it to every character that you?
That's what I love the most about it, is that, you know, despite I'm playing these characters, I'm playing these roles, but I like to offer a little bit of myself into it. That's what makes it also so much more enjoyable. Is that even within Becca and other roles that I've played, I'm able to find Mattea in some spaces in there too.
Nice. Let's talk wardrobe a little bit, because behind the scenes there's racks and racks of the same clothes. So you guys ever get it confused, mixed up?
Yeah. Luckily, if we do get it confused, it's not that big of an issue because the costumes are quite consistent. But the whole show is about how we can't verbally express our internal monologues or whatever we're feeling. So the costumes work a lot to tell the story in and of itself, and the colors play a big role in telling our ages and where we're at in life and who our characters are even.
It's interesting too, because the cast it's young women who are they're portraying young women as well, but it's a very adult subject.
Yes.
Like, it must be just like a real strange education for everybody.
You know, it's crazy. We're dealing with a lot of harsh themes and content while we're filming, but we're so fortunate that we all clicked and bonded so quickly while we were on set. So it really just felt like one big family, just supporting and collaborating together at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I'm curious, what are you guys doing when the cameras are not rolling?
Well, while the cameras aren't rolling, we liked to explore every single restaurant ever in Toronto. Our staple order was always steak frites. We'd always go out and get those.
Do you get poutine?
Yes.
Do you like it?
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
But I think I prefer the steak frites.
That's
but
a lot.
The poutine in Toronto is really good.
Yeah.
But we would just do any like touristy thing just to explore the area, and even just hanging out and debriefing the weeks that we all spent together. There was still more to talk about. But yeah, we were all just like sisters at the end of the day.
Let's get down to brass tacks.
Yes.
You got a birthday tomorrow, right?
Yeah, my birthday's tomorrow.
Can we say the age? Are you okay?
Yeah, say the age.
20, right?
Yeah.
Turning 20 tomorrow.
Yeah.
What do you got plans? What are you doing? Come on.
I'm spending the day with my family. I'm really excited. Yeah, that's what I love to do most on my birthday. Anything family oriented.
Do you have like a favorite place, favorite place in Jersey that you go to, or place in New York that you have like, this is my spot, like I love it?
Anything with a good bowl of pasta.
Don't say Olive Garden.
Oh no, no, that's disrespectful.
They do have the unlimited breadsticks and salad though.
They do. But I just need a nice big bowl of pasta.
Oh,
that's my favorite. That's what I'm gonna get on my birthday.
It's comfort.
Yeah.
It's actual comfort.
Exactly.
Love it. You gotta treat yourself, girl.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, you've been acting most of your life. You played young Anna, let me look at my notes, young Anna on Broadway, and you also voiced young Elsa in Frozen 2.
Yeah.
So you've basically been both Disney princesses. Now, which one do you like better, Elsa or Anna?
Oh my gosh. They're so, my trained answer is that they're so different, you know. Young Anna, she's so fun and she's bubbly and more playful, but young Elsa has that responsibility as the older sister, and I felt like I could kind of connect to her a little bit more. I'm the oldest in my family too, so playing them both was so much fun.
When you first saw, I think you first saw Matilda as a little girl, and you said like, I could do this, right?
No, okay, so my grandma surprised me with tickets on Christmas to go see the musical. And I had just auditioned for Matilda around like 6 months earlier to that, and I saw the show and I was like, I want to be a part of that so bad.
Yeah.
Why didn't I hear anything back from them? And then eventually I got the call a few months later after that, but I saw that show and I fell in love with theater.
It changed everything for you.
Yeah, really, yeah.
Do you have a preference between theater and TV or film or anything?
I really don't, and that's my honest truth, is that they are truly so different. You can't really compare it. Broadway, you have to make sure everybody's feeling the emotions that you're going through, from the furthest row back to the closest row forward.
Yeah.
And while you're on stage, you're on camera, you have that intimate moment with the camera, and you can kind of redo things and question a lot. But I love them both so much.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you for being here.
So much.
And thank you for joining us this morning. Her show, The Testaments, is streaming on Hulu, so don't miss it.
Yep.